Ah, it's nice. The world's coming around to Zionism and Israel being a freaking bullshit, illegal state. But it's not. I mean, it's funny. I mean, it's not Zionism is the problem. Like I always said, it's go to the source. It's Judaism or Jewry. Just you can just call it Jewry, Jew. You know, their whole political and religious intrigues. What? So it's like the world. They cannot stop. The problem with Israeli occupation of everybody. So they're forced to go along with it. That's why I don't trust Tucker or Candace or anybody because there's maybe a little bit Candace, admit it's a problem with some of the religious aspects of Jewry, but they still believe in the Old Testament and Judaism. Nope, that is garbage. I mean, Judaism is the problem. It's been the problem for thousands of years. That's the Jewish supremacy. Okay? You can get rid of Muslims all you want. Just start, Why do you think they're here? Do you think they just had to, I'm going to go to America and just go in there? No, they were sent here. Refugees, there was policies made and an avenue created to come here. They can't just do it themselves. So, who was doing that? You're gonna find a stinking Jew behind all this. Okay? You don't believe me? Go just research. I'm not gonna babysit you and post all these little stupid things. But trust me, they're there. Well, don't trust me, but I don't say shit and get wrong often. I'm gonna be right because I care about truth and I care about winning. Okay? So, winning and truth, they feed off each other. Just like a good relationship. Get a lot of winning and a lot of feeling good about having truth, sleeping good at night. So, you gotta get to the problem, man. Judaism. It's a racial supremacist. It's a kill them all, It's a kill all everybody. And it's amazing how they attach themselves to. I mean, yeah. What better way if you're if you're the enemy of mankind, create a religion for the Gentiles and let's make it closely associated so you can go on the attack unabated. Work like a charm, you freaking. That's why I won't let up on Christianity. You're being deceived and you're being played like you're playing like a fiddle. You're being played. And you need to wake up to it. The Old Testament's garbage. Read it. It's all about genocide. I'm gonna come out with some text and just really read one word at a time here, so get it through your damn heads. So, you try to kill all the cockroaches in your house, they're just gonna keep coming, huh? You gotta find out why they're coming in here. There's gonna be some Jew in the roof letting them in the house. Like I said, they've been kicked out of over 100 countries, over 1,000 times. Well, we're the victims. It's because we're God's chosen people. People just naturally hate us. No, it's because you're a fucking bunch of assholes, criminal, murderers, supremacist scumbags. Not all Jews. I mean, yeah, there's some good Jews here and there, but it's because they're ignorant. But it doesn't matter. The high-level Jews are everywhere. So, and it's the ideology of the Jewish belief system. The Old Testament's written for the Jews, all the good parts. Keep the virgins for yourselves. Numbers 31. Sex trafficking. That's all that is. Kill everybody, but keep the virgins for yourself. What do you get it through? You gotta cut the Old Testament out and get rid of it. What? Well, you want me to drive? Or are you gonna pick them up and I'll pick you up? Yeah, I'll pick you up, but it's too much traffic right now. At least get down there. Alright, yeah. Get to the freaking source. Learn some critical thinking. Where does this all come from? Look, get to the. It's not just hating on Muslims because. I don't like Muslims either. I don't like the religion. But you got to be careful. Christians and Muslims got to unite. The left and right got to unite against the stupid Jew. I mean, it doesn't mean you just go attack a Jew, you see. But you got to, one's in office and the powers, they got to be freaking. Or we're never going to get anything good. So let's be the first. Let's be the first time America kicks these fuckers out of here. These being nice and days are over. But yeah, they just try to subvert everything. The world's coming against Zionism in Israel, so we gotta just go with that. But we can't ever let them know it's Judaism in general. Christians having freaking married to the hip of the Old Testament, old garbage. The only thing you should be following is Jesus, his actual words. In fact, even the New Testament's garbage, other than what Jesus' words are, and he's not even perfect. Okay? You like children too much. I mean, you're supposed to be like a child, or you can't be saved, That's a good analogy. Be innocent like a child, but Mark 14:52. What's he doing in the garden with a little child? Or with a young man naked, while his other young apostles was watching out. Anyways, I think he was just they were doing certain drugs that give you a kind of like a. I'll explain later, but this is not the video for that. So we need to come together, left and right, Muslims and Christians, against the common enemy. Quit playing around. It's freaking Judaism. It's Jewry. World International Jewry. Anything else coming out of your freaking mouths is a waste of time. Quit hating the damn Muslims. That's Jews laughing at your ass. And they're laughing at you Christians. Oh, look at they believe our watered down Judaism. Look at they worship this guy who's actually in hell, burning in his own shit. They hate Christians. They hate Jesus. At least Muslims view him as a good, high-level prophet. Jesus. And we're freaking attacking Muslims just because they've been led into the country. Because you can't freaking ever go to the source. Think critically. You can't, just like you can't think of there's 3 planes next to each other. That's just airports. That's just. Whenever you had to freaking get on the plane, and then there's 3 planes, one right after, 2 seconds apart, one right after, behind each other, all going to the same place, same direction, over your small town. They don't fly side by side. They don't crisscross. It's a huge sky out there. You don't ever see jets hardly. Man, I don't. Get your head on straight.